The concept of equality in Islam. The concept of equality in Islam is deeply rooted in its foundational principles and teachings. Islam recognizes the inherent dignity and worth of every human being, regardless of their race, ethnicity, gender, social status, or any other distinction. This fundamental equality is enshrined in various verses of the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The Quranic foundation of equality. The Quran states that, "We have created you from a single soul, and from it created its mate, and from the pair of them scattered abroad many men and women." Verse 4:1. This verse emphasizes that all human beings are created from the same source and therefore have the same inherent worth and dignity. Islam also teaches that all people are equal in terms of their spiritual and moral responsibilities. The Quran states that, "O mankind, we created you from a single pair of a male and a female, and made you into nations and tribes, that you may know each other, not that you may despise each other." Verse 49:13. This verse emphasizes the importance of recognizing the equality of all human beings and the importance of treating each other with respect and dignity. In terms of social and economic equality, Islam promotes the idea of justice and fairness. The Quran states that, "And in their wealth and possessions, the right of the needy, the poor, has a right." Verse 51:19. This verse emphasizes the importance of ensuring that the needs of the poor and needy are met and that wealth is distributed fairly. Islam also promotes gender equality. The Quran states that, "For Muslim men and women, for believing men and women, for devout men and women, for true men and women, for men and women who are patient and constant, for men and women who humble themselves, for men and women who give in charity, for men and women who fast and deny themselves, for men and women who guard their chastity, and for men and women who engage much in Allah's praise. For them has Allah prepared forgiveness and great reward." Verse 33:35. This verse emphasizes that men and women are equal in terms of their spiritual and moral responsibilities and that they will be rewarded equally for their deeds. The Prophet's example of equality. The Prophet Muhammad's life and teachings further reinforce the concept of equality in Islam. He treated all people with respect, regardless of their social standing, and actively promoted social justice and fairness. He abolished many of the discriminatory practices prevalent in pre-Islamic Arabia, such as slavery and gender-based discrimination. The Prophet's emphasis on equality extended to his personal interactions. He would dine with the poor and listen to the concerns of the marginalized, demonstrating his commitment to social equity. He also encouraged his followers to treat their servants with kindness and respect, emphasizing their shared humanity. Dimensions of equality in Islam. The concept of equality in Islam encompasses various dimensions, including equality before the law. All individuals are equal before the law, regardless of their social status, wealth, or any other distinction. This means that everyone has the same right to justice and due process. Equality of rights. All individuals have the same fundamental rights, such as the right to life, freedom of speech, and protection from discrimination. These rights are enshrined in Islamic law and must be upheld by society. Equality of opportunities. Islam emphasizes the provision of equal opportunities for all individuals to develop their potential and contribute to society. This includes access to education, employment, and other resources. Equity and social justice. While recognizing individual merit, Islam also promotes equity and social justice, ensuring that the needs of the disadvantaged are met and that everyone has access to basic necessities. Economic equality. Islam prohibits excessive wealth accumulation and promotes the redistribution of wealth through zakat, obligatory charity, and other forms of social welfare. Political equality. Islam advocates for a just and representative system of government, where all citizens have the right to participate in decision-making processes. Gender equality. While Islam advocates for gender equality in terms of spiritual worth and basic human rights, it also acknowledges and accommodates differences between men and women. This concept is often misunderstood due to misinterpretations of certain verses and practices. Shared responsibilities. Islam assigns both men and women distinct yet complementary roles in society. Men are primarily responsible for providing financial support for their families, while women are primarily responsible for caring for children and maintaining the household. Both genders are equally valued for their contributions, and they share the responsibility of upholding Islamic values and principles. Mutual respect. Islam emphasizes mutual respect and cooperation between men and women. Both genders are encouraged to treat each other with kindness, compassion, and understanding, equality in reward. In the afterlife, both men and women are rewarded based on their actions and faith, regardless of their gender. Contemporary challenges and implications. Despite the strong emphasis on equality in Islam, there are still instances of discrimination and injustice in Muslim-majority societies. These challenges often stem from misinterpretations of Islamic teachings, cultural practices, and societal norms. To address these challenges, it is crucial to uphold the true spirit of equality as outlined in the Quran and the Prophet's teachings. This involves educating individuals about the concept of equality, promoting social justice initiatives, and advocating for inclusive policies. The concept of equality in Islam holds immense potential to shape a more just and equitable world. By embracing its principles, societies can foster greater harmony, respect, and opportunity for all.